Be furious and fast.
I will be fast and furious. I'll be like right in the orgy, fast and furious.
Wow. Wow.
Oh. Eric, how many goddamn times is this gonna be the thumbnail? I've seen this image so many times. This could be any week. This could be any week.
Marcus, let me just plug. Marcus, you watch SmackDown like I watch SmackDown, right?
I did,
right?
I did.
Marcus, if I tell you we know what the main event was, so you know what type of show this was. I will point out this was by far a big fuck you to Fox. Like, hey, you know what? You didn't want to renew your contract. Our last show with you, we're gonna say thank you and stuff. We're gonna show you all the great moments that we gave you, but we ain't giving you shit on the last episode. And that's what I felt like with this episode. So with that, welcome to the Sharpshooters podcast. I am Eric.
I am the ambiguous Lord Manny Hayes, and he is.
I am not ambiguous. I'm the obviously black, the $1,000 man, the man of 1,000 blinks. Marcus, the grand finale.
Damn, I didn't know you had 1,000 blinks, man. I'm pretty impressed with that.
I got 1,000 blinks too.
So Eric, I want to say,
the doctor don't recommend that in sleep though.
If you had a choice, what would you have made the thumbnail?
Well, so
outside of the bloodline.
In my thing, I was trying to make a montage where I was putting up all the rejects that really emphasize. I was going to have a picture of Apollo, a picture of Bailey, and a picture of Chelsea Green and Piper Nevin. Just because I was like, I felt like we got a bunch of stuff on this show that I was like Hangman burnt down a house. He burnt down a house that he was right to do. Very right. No,
he wasn't. Ours is not good.
He was.
Marcus,
he wasn't.
You don't fuck with people's kids. You don't.
He didn't fuck with his kids. He made it look like he fucked with his kids. If there was a kid in that cradle, that means Hangman is a bad parent, and they need to call the home insurance, not homeowner insurance. But you know who I mean.
Yeah, because like the thing
not is, not HOA. You know who I mean.
But Marcus,
the police.
Marcus, I will point out he might have bought the house, but I'm pretty sure escrow didn't close, so he ain't losing no money.
He did. I'm sure escrow closed, Eric, and I'm sure that he didn't have insurance.
I just want to point out that I think everybody should give a congratulations to AEW for actually telling a lengthy story, though. I was very happy that, like, when they pointed out that he bought his childhood home, I was like, oh, that's nice. He used his bonus money and stuff like that. Then I was like, you know,
Eric, the moment I saw that video, I was like, Hangman's burning that house.
No, Betty. At the same time, I thought to myself, I was like, oh, this shit gonna get burned down because I forgot he finally got something that he's emotional. And when he started talking about how emotional he was, I was like, hey, man, gonna burn that house down. And I knew it.
I knew it was gonna be damaging. I didn't think he was actually gonna burn the house down.
Marcus, Manny, me and you were petty. The only thing you could do in that situation is burn the house down, right?
Yes.
Yeah, but I think the gangster thing about it is when he sat down there because he could have easily got some of that Ricochet fire and
that ain't gangster. That ain't gangster. He giving himself lung disease. All out is canceled tonight because of this. He's going to jail with that black. He's going to black lung. Have you ever have you ever smelled a burning house? Have you ever been close to a burning house or apartment? You can't breathe that shit. You get sick right away.
I kind of felt like it was green screen. I'm not.
Oh, it was fake. The whole thing was fake.
Yeah. But I mean, I thought for the purposes of telling stories, I was like, that's fine. What did you guys talk about Ricochet and his interviews and him talking about, you know, like how he felt he messed up and the reason why he went to AEW is because
but I think we kind of covered it. Yeah, I think we kind of covered it when we were just like if Ricochet really wanted to be something, he could have politicked his way and like done something about it. And from his statement, it just seemed like he didn't what he could have done that. He said in his statement he could have been that, could have done more, and all this stuff. So he's aware that he could have done more. But but his statement, he doesn't come across bitter. He said, "I had fun there." Yeah. He didn't at any point sound bitter. He just like, "I had fun with these guys when I was coming up for AEW." It's like, do what you gotta do, bro.
I mean, what else can he say? It's like, oh, my time WWE was all bullshit. Everything I did was bullshit. Samantha Erdely will leave him at that moment.
You don't get the chance to always choose happiness and money. If Tony's gonna pay you a buttload of money and you get to go hang out with a bunch of guys that you really enjoy being around when you're on the indies, why not? I mean, he said his time in WWE, like for one of the few people, I would never expect Ricochet, because he is Ricochet, to go and cut a promo talking bad about WWE. I just don't see that happening. I think his interview was very
Trevor wants to come home. Trevor wants to go back.
Well, I mean, since we're going to cover Rico right now, Oh, how do you feel about him not being on Dynamite this week at all?
Marcus, it's what I thought, but Marcus, I'm more concerned.
Like he's gone already.
Mark,
He's already in the shuffle.
He might have been on Collision for all we know.
He's on the 52 pickup deck.
I was more upset with Tony trying to make me care about somebody and try to make me believe that this person is tough. And I was just like, damn, this is even getting more bizarre. And I'm talking about Jon Moxley and Marina Shafir. I was like, we don't need to make Marina Shafir a thing. Like, we didn't need, like,
Eric,
she brought nothing.
I'm just going to let you know, if she's given the time, she will shock you that she's actually improved.
I mean,
Trust me.
Got time for
Trust
that, Manny.
me. Trust me.
No, Manny, I don't care about your sympathies and your well wishes. I ain't got time for this.
Manny, how did she get to you, man? She sent you some payola? What happened?
No, so on Sundays, Eve Pro Wrestling do these streams that of like wrestlers that haven't been in Eve. So a Marina Shafir clip came up, and we watched it through. I was like, oh, this is like she's actually wrestling. This is actually pretty good. It's like, why haven't I seen this shit on Dynamite or when she was in WWE? Where has this been? Because she's actually not that bad.
Hold on, Manny. I can say you've been hoodwinked, bamboozled. Because if I were to show a clip of somebody, I show their best moments. I show their best.
It was a full match.
I show you the best match.
So, Marcus,
like I would show you Mercedes. If I was talking about Mercedes, I'll show her versus Bailey and say, "Look, you see, guys."
So Mark, you talking about the best moments? I want to talk about that package that they did for WWE did for Fox, and they talked about their 5-year. First of all, can't believe it's been 5 years. It seemed like it was yesterday that it was 5 years, but like I don't know. But I believe professional wrestling should be on national TV, and I guess that's what the NXT is going to do. But the thing about it, the highlight package made it seem like we had an epic run on SmackDown. But when I really think back to it, we didn't really have that much stuff. We had moments, but it was some bad days, especially when Roman wasn't there. But Marcus, we were there for the first time that it debuted on Fox. I forgot that.
Yeah, and you Eric, I think they had a lot of good moments. I mean, SmackDown is the one that pushed them into their quote-unquote boom period because Raw sure as hell wasn't. You had the Bloodline story, and then you got to also bring in, during this 5-year run, 2 of those years were pandemic.
Yeah,
I mean,
but
they point out the Thunderdome.
Everything on Fox till the Bloodline era began, which was 2020. So they started in 2018. Was bullshit. Baron Corbin was defeating Roman Reigns and pouring dog food on him. That's how shit SmackDown was on Fox till the Bloodline era happened. COVID saved WWE on Fox.
First of all, we're not going to disrespect Corbin putting that dog food on him. That was one of my favorite moments in professional wrestling right there.
Let me tell you this. It was
hilarious.
jarring seeing King Corbin. Jarring. When they showed the crowd, I went, I forgot this was a thing.
But like the thing about it, the funny thing about the whole thing when you think about that period of the pandemic, Manny, you're right. The pandemic is what made Roman Reigns. Like when he started talking shit in his match in the empty arena and stuff like that, you saw the swagger that man had, and it was like, you know what? There it is. That's the guy.
No,
like you know.
Murdering Jay in a guillotine. Yeah. You made me do this.
Yeah,
you made me do this.
You made me. Or the whole Bloodline stuff. The thing is, I feel like the Fox era for these 5 years will be the era where you felt like this is when this wrestler became a star. All the Bloodline members. Bailey came into her own by chopping up the Bailey buddies. I forgot that even happened when she went crazy.
That's when she was fighting with Michael Cole the whole time.
Yeah, so there was some moments. You know, the Fox era will be the time where I think will be remembered as when people found their footing. That's what it seems like.
And Thunderdome was something special. Manny was on the screen for whatever reason.
I was in the Thunderdome.
I know.
Manny, were you dressed up as a Klansman that time? Or was that someone else?
No, I was dressed up as Chris Benoit.
yes, that one.
I was benoiting.
So actually, it was 2019, not 2018. My bad.
Yeah, it had to be 19 because they shut down like a week later.
Can't do math. You know, sometimes you just can't do math. But
what 2019? What for COVID?
No, for SmackDown when it debuted.
I mean, that is 5 years, Eric. It's 2024.
You know what, Marcus? I ain't got time for your shit.
I mean, this is basic mathematics, my brother, and I didn't mean to do that to you.
You know what, motherfucker? You lucky. I'm a man of the cloth right now. I'm a man of the cloth. Of the.
Yeah,
You mean
napkins?
you touching cloth? You mean
Nah,
you're
man.
touching cloth? You need to
It's
take a
called-
shit.
It's called the sweat rag, man. It's the sweat rag. It's the cloth got me.
Oh, do we go to Eric with the weather? Eric, we went to Manny with the weather. We went to
Right
Marcus
now.
with the weather this week. Let's go to Eric with the weather.
All right, everybody. It's Eric with the weather. I just want to let y'all know it's hot as fuck outside. I know y'all gonna cancel me, but it's so hot that I need to go home and I need that. I'm sweating under my titties, y'all. That's how hot it is. It's too hot.
Your titties are going swimming.
It's hot. Like Coolio talked about when he was doing that song. Too hot. Too hot. Too hot, y'all.
Your breasts are boiling.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is that hot. I mean, you were at what, 106 or 12 or something the other day?
It was 100 in Little Tokyo when I was downtown. It was 104.
Yeah.
Down here it was 110.
Eric, I refuse to give in to this global warming and this heat wave, and I refuse to get me an air conditioner. I will raw dog the earth until the end of time.
Look at this physical animation back from
Oh my
2019 with
God.
my iPhone.
They look like children.
Oh
Yeah.
my god!
We have bad seats and everything.
Hey, the green shirt guy.
Oh, he was there.
He made it. He's always there, though.
The greatest thing about that show, though, was that Marcus met my friend Jose, and Jose bought the Smackdown shirt off of Amazon that was like 3-year-old logo for no reason. Just
It
an old
became
logo.
a huge fan of Becky Lynch.
Yeah, because everybody knows
Whoa.
that. So, SmackDown started off with the champion, Cody Rhodes. He comes out. Let me tell you, he was dapper. Looked like he was about to run for the. He was independent in the political scene because he had the blue suit for the Democrats and a red tie for the Republicans. So
I didn't like any of his outfit. I think it was too. I don't know why you were dressed like that going to Canada. It was actually really disgusting.
Because Marcus, to me, I think you probably would like Nick Aldis' outfit better than him. But the best dressed
Well,
man
Nick was cool.
No, the best dressed person was Andrade. I don't know. I didn't like the high ponytail, but his suit was clean.
Oh man, we're not on that segment yet. We get to talk
We'll
about
get
Andrade. Andrade gets fear of my time.
You know what?
This is how we're leaving Fox.
Marcus, tranquilo, take it easy. Take it easy.
But Manny, why your Andrade sound like he Italian about to make me a pizza too?
Well, he sounded Manny sounds like Wardo from Star Wars. Or Eddie, oh no, my sleep. I lost everything.
Is it complete disrespect? Or do you like that Cody just disregarded Solo and was like, I want to fight you, Jacob. I want to talk to you. And then Jacob was going to get up there and then you see Solo mouthing, get off the thing. And I'm like,
I love you, my tribal chief.
Like, it's the subtle things. And it's like, I'm sure Jacob was going to portray Solo, right?
Okay, who's doing? Who's doing the I worship this idol better? Is it Jacob Fatu with Solo Sikoa, or is it the bounty hunter Keith Lee and not Keith Lee?
Keith
Jones.
No, it's not Keith Jones.
Keith Urban.
Keith Sweat.
No. Keith from the liquor store. The bounty hunter. I know that much.
And Chris Jericho, because they basically have the same gimmick.
I put it this way, Marcus. I would take Jacob because if I had to depend on
Brian
somebody
Keith.
else-
We just left out his first name. It's Brian Keith.
Damn.
I could not remember. I was like, what the fuck is his name?
I would take Jacob because clearly I can't remember Brian Keith's name. So why would I pick
I
him?
still take Paul Heyman because he's there in fear.
Did you see the interview that he did where they asked the question, how would you get more women to think? And his response is, well, look at Roman Reigns. I'm like, well, that's a good answer.
You know when I saw that interview? When I saw that interview, I had to think really hard of like all the other major companies. Who would you send to do that? Because no one spoke eloquently like no one in all these other companies could speak that eloquently like Paul Heyman and the tribal chief Roman Reigns.
Oh no!
You may get something like Kenny, but no one else.
I don't even think Kenny can do it.
So Roman looks like he about to go drop an R&B album. Like he trying to take all the black women. I mean,
Roman looks like a movie star.
Can I actually say, surprisingly, although his championship run wasn't the best, I thought Damian Priest handled himself very well in interviews. Like, he talked, he put the glasses on, he had the...
on Chris Van Vliet. The Chris Van Vliet interview you talking about?
Maybe. I'm not sure. I just know I've seen him in interviews here and there.
What do you feel about Vince McMahon stopping him from being in a Marvel movie?
Oh, that's fucked up.
I was like, that is fucked up. Trying to take some of my
be?
money. Huh? He was going to be with Namor. He was going to be one of his goons.
Oh, you know what? He makes sense that he looked like he would be Neymar in that situation.
Yeah, but how bad was that film? I think Vince had foresight to how bad that film is going to be, so
Black
he told him
Panther
out.
2 is not a bad film. There's good parts in there.
It is a bad film.
I'm not accepting this. I enjoyed Black Panther 2.
Marcus,
I'm not accepting that.
I don't acknowledge that film exists at all, Marcus.
How dare you?
That movie was bad. And
It
the fact
wasn't that bad.
Angela Bassett got nominated for her performance, they
She
can go
was
so
good. She lost everything. You come in my house. Fucking talking about democracy and diplomacy. Her whole family died.
Well, we're going back to
How
democracy.
dare you go after Angela Bassett today? You can
end
talk
up-
about it in Black Panther 1. Black Panther 2, she brought it.
So we're getting a steel cage match next week at the premiere of SmackDown. Once again, showing Fox that you don't even get this. We're going to give this to you. We're going to give it to the USA. They've been with us since day one. I don't know if I really want to see Solo and Cody in a cage match, but I'm assuming Roman's going to show up for the premiere of SmackDown. What do you say, Manny?
I don't think it's wise because what's happening today is a lights out steel cage match between Swerve and Hangman. That's gonna shit on whatever they produce on Friday. I don't know what Roman showing up. Sure, it'll be spectacle, and I may rave about it. I won't be even in the country to rave about it if you do a show next Saturday. But
Are you already
not
drunk?
gonna compare.
What's going on? I know you're sober, but man, you couldn't get your days right, Cody.
That's what the
You
S
get your
stands
days
for.
right.
The S stands for sober.
no, I'm completely remembering the fact that I'm not in the country as of Thursday.
Well, technically, Manny, hold on. If this is next week, you will be in the country.
I'll be in
our
your country.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, you'll be in the country and wherever SmackDown is.
And you know what I'll be doing? I'm going to be walking around barefoot saying, fuck your country, and stomping on the ground.
Well, first and foremost,
You won't be the only one. You ain't going to be the only one.
You
Americans do that for a moment.
people, just the homeless people around there. That's all you're going to do. But I mean,
And rats. And
There ain't no homeless people where I live.
so we go backstage.
I hope there's one person hanging out and Manny goes, shit.
we go backstage and we get the segment that we all need. It's Pretty Deadly and Tiffany Stratton together, and they're doing whatever they do. And then Denim champion Nia Jax shows up, and she's like, "What y'all doing?" Blah 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 blah. And I'm like, okay, I see what we're doing. And then I knew they really didn't give a damn when Bayley showed up to have a match against Tiffany Stratton. And no knock on Bayley. No knock, because this was actually a really entertaining match. But, Bayley is not the one who really just says, hey, you know what? This is a must-see TV. This is must, you know what I'm saying?
Because next week Charlotte coming back.
Yeah.
You know that shit happening. That shit happening next week.
I don't know about you guys, but the feed I had so much black screen. Tiffany's tees must have been popping out all the time.
Yeah, her titties was all over the place. Honestly, I think that's what should have been the screenshot this week, Eric.
No,
Not
were they?
titties. I'm talking. Yeah.
I
A
thought
black
they were
screen.
cussing. That's why they were blocking it out.
No. Those are tits.
Oh.
It's every week with Tiffany. Every match. It's the same outfit. She never switch it up. She don't give a damn.
She did try to push them up. Like, I was like, man, they really pushed up to the extreme.
They're not pushed up, Eric. That's the way they look.
Oh, they look hard.
That's what she paid for.
They bolted on.
They look hard. I mean, she went to Vince's person. Like, she was really trying to get Vince's style. But I mean, Bayley got the win because
hard titties.
Nia Jax is not.
Titties like a bitch plus 200 pounds.
Hey, Marcus, let me tell you something. I'm sorry, and you know what I'm sorry for.
I don't even know. I'm talking about Tiffany stuffed titties. It's
Because
tuffy titty time.
Because I was thinking about people being hurt, Marcus. I'm sorry that you lost Jordan Love. I don't know how long he's gone for, but he was carted off the field.
He's injured.
Yeah.
Oh man, don't play like you didn't know.
No, I didn't. I didn't.
It was a bad injury too.
Last play of the game.
Yeah.
Last play of the game?
Yes.
Yeah. So
was he trying to win?
Yeah,
you lost the game. So he's trying to win.
Yeah, so we're on the drive with seconds to go on the clock. It's third or down or whatever down, and he gets hit. He goes down. He ain't getting up. We put our backup in to throw the Hail Mary. He gets knocked out too. And I go, that's our season right there. That's our season. We were competitive the entire goddamn way through. We played a hell of a game. And for that to happen, it just made me sad.
So,
well, you could just wait till Monday Night Football when Aaron Rodgers gets murdered after the third play.
well, I just want to point out, I got to wait tomorrow at 9 in the morning on Sunday where we already talked about they announced that Russell was our number one starter, but now he has a calf injury. So he might be doing a walkthrough with the first team. It's hilarious.
That's Justin Fields' team. That's Justin Fields' team. Whose
So,
house? Justin's house.
So, Marcus, did you like how we got the match that was made between KO and the triple threat match between them? Like, I mean, it wasn't a bad match, but I don't know where we were really going with this.
The ascension of theory. I don't. Yeah, the ascension. Can they coexist? Kind of story. I'm going to tell you this. I was entertained by the match, but I didn't care. It kind of fits in the same category as Fletcher and
Okada?
And Okada this week, where, oh, you know what? That was a good match. Ain't nothing. They don't mean shit though. They changed here.
Can I tell you that's always been my biggest issue with AEW. I feel like none of the matches mean anything. They're great matches, but in the long run, it means absolutely nothing. Nothing.
But in the long term, I believe this is just setting up the return of Randy Orton to SmackDown, where Kevin Owens reunites with him to team up to face these guys.
I kind of feel like it's not gonna be Randy Orton. I think. Oh, you know what? Because Randy does come back. Yeah, because I thought maybe
Randy's off of assignment. He lost that title match. He got to come back.
I thought
him
maybe
and Charlotte will be the big return. Him, Charlotte, Roman will be the big returns for Raw or SmackDown on Peacock.
You're right, Marcus. I was hoping it was gonna be Sammy, but it's not.
Why would Sammy do that?
Why wouldn't he? I mean, but I realized
Did you gloss over Angel Umberto? Because that's the thumbnail I wanted today.
That's next, man. Because we gotta talk about
the
them,
meeting.
man. We gotta talk about them. First of all, was they even drinking anything?
I don't know, but when they were so happy, and then he was like, "What? No championship match? What are you celebrating about?" When he first that bubble, their face went.
But the thing about that whole segment, which honestly,
LaMadrina ain't bringing shit to the table, by the way. But you don't get shit out.
I want to talk about LaMadrina in this situation because, first of all, this was probably my top 3 moments of SmackDown because I love this segment for no reason. But
my number one.
You know, Santos is talking about success and what they have to aspire. I mean, the words he was saying was great motivation. The thing about it, though, they kept coming to La Madrina, and she was smiling, and I'm like, you ain't won shit. You ain't even won a match. Like, what have you brought to the table?
B-Fab done passed you up. She in the main event.
We don't talk about that. But then, like,
when she spoke, I was like, damn, stop talking.
But the thing that I hate the most about this, though, and this is no knock on Andrade because I like Andrade also, but why couldn't it be Santos in this situation with LA Knight in it? Because it would be so much more entertaining. Actually, no, because, you know, Andrade...
No, Santos is better than 2 out of the 3 wrestlers in there on that microphone and better wrestler than 3 out of the 3 other people in that ring. I had enough of this Santos stuff because I like when Santos pointed people because he gets serious.
Let me tell you this right now. This made me miss when we were at NXT when we were having the D'Angelo family against the Escobar family. It was great because they was just like, "What you doing?" But like you're right, Angel and Berto being happy that they won a match that meant nothing.
You got no championships.
You need to recognize. I think he said you need to realize success is there. Don't be happy with success because success is already you. I was like, man, that's some deep
No, he
shit.
said don't be shocked. Don't be shocked by success.
Yes.
If you're surprised that you managed to get a win, you should be fired.
Yeah, exactly.
You ain't trying anymore.
That's Santos talking.
Because he said because it's who we are. As for success, we don't just find it, we make it. And I'm like, you know what? Go ahead, Santos. Where Pentagon and Ray at? Hurry up. Get there. This guy needs some support.
They're stuck in AEW.
Hey, I'm curious though, guys, because you know, this is when I really, if you want to talk about multiple strikes, this is when SmackDown said really fuck the Fox. because you guys know what I'm about to talk about right now.
You skipped a match.
This is the debut of Giovanni Vinci.
Oh,
He
fuck
goes down to
Apollo.
his side.
Fuck Apollo and fuck that referee.
He's going to Apollo Crews. And Marcus, I'm going to you first because I know where Manny stand on this one, Mark. I know you support a lot of things black. But Marcus, do you support...
Black Adam, Black Panther.
do you support Apollo Crews?
Black Panther, too.
Mark, do you support Apollo getting this win?
I'm 100% against this win, Eric. 100% against this. To quote Black Panther, who is this bald demon? Get this win. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. I was so ready for Vinci when he pulled up in his car, and Michael Cole didn't know who it was, and I was like, oh, Vinci's gonna do some shit tonight. The match started, I was like, oh, he got a good opponent with Apollo. They gonna do some shit tonight. And then he comes out, and he is in his white jumpsuit, pristine white jumpsuit.
Gucci, man.
And I'm going, I'm like, he gonna do some shit tonight. And then he took his time to get it up, and I was like, he gonna do some shit tonight. And then he got rolled up, and I went, is Mr. Man back there? This is some bullshit. Why do people why they treat him like that? Why they treat him like this? Why is this place emasculating him like he treat his other black wrestlers?
Let Manny go. Go ahead, Manny.
He treated him like a black wrestler.
This ain't Vince McMahon's fault. This ain't Triple H's fault. This is MVP's fault, and then the black wrestling fans that say, "Oh, they're emasculating black people." This is Triple H's backlash of like, "Well, I can't be seen as this guy that emasculates black people." Apollo, you're going out there. Apollo, you're going out there and burying Giovanni Vinci.
He's doing it. He's still doing it. He still did it. Who got pinned in the main event, Manny? Who got pinned? You know who should have got pinned? No. You know who should have got pinned? Gargano or Ciampa, not the Street Profits.
No, I will give you Ciampa, but when Gargano was working with Dawkins, I was like, do you know what? The other two can go away. I want to see this as a technique.
I got to speak on that right there because I feel it simmering right now. I feel it simmering. Now, I'm excited about this, but this whole situation right here, Apollo.
Hold on. What word did you just use? And what does it mean?
I feel it simmering.
He's simmering.
He didn't say no. It didn't sound like simmering. It sounded like simmering. It sounded like other words.
I mean, Kane. They really like Vinci. I'm not big. I know he.
I love it. He looks like a star. He looks like someone that could be a star.
And he's talented. I don't understand their hatred.
My biggest issue about this whole segment, and yes, I know I'm alone this one. I don't understand why Apollo didn't get a backstage segment celebrated with Baron Corbin. That's what I needed to see. Because he just saw the promo of Santos to say, "Do not be shocked by success." Apollo never wins.
Apollo ran to the back and was like, "Apollo!" And Baron Corbin was like, "Santos is over there. He's gonna be looking at you."
The first thing Apollo did, he didn't even yell that. He just ran to the pay window and then got in his car and left the arena.
So, they gave Fox a little something on SmackDown. I mean, they gave Chelsea Green. Chelsea Green, every time that she's on camera, especially with her girl Piper, it's hilarious. Like her interaction with Nick Aldis and then all of a sudden getting a match with Michi. I was like, what the hell? How do we get here? And
the way Michi came in, like, it smells like garbage in here.
Let me point out, Triple H racism is kind of legendary because when a black man win, a black woman has to lose. You can't have them happen at the same time. You can't have it.
Well, the black man lost twice. It's 2 for 1. So, Eric,
no, you got 0.5. You got 0.5 loss.
You got Tez, and then you got
1.5. 1.5.
Yeah. And I feel Carmelo lost the promo battle this week. Andrade got him.
Man, he lost a promo battle. He lost a promo battle to a man who spoke a language I didn't understand, but his tone. And I was just like, they gotta let Andrade just cut promos in Spanish more, because I picked up words here and there. I was like, he was passionate when he told LA Knight. And
yeah, but when Andrade came out, he looked like a woman that coming out from a one-night stand. The hair was all over the place. He might as well have been carrying his shoes to the ring. He looked like that.
I will agree that the high ponytail was a stretch, but I was more upset with Melo having him pull on loafers. I don't know, them loafers. I was like, what you doing? Melo lost, Mark. He let black people down this segment.
Yeah, Melo was like, come on, let me tell you this, homie. I beat you twice. I beat you 2 times. And then Andrade had to write let me everybody who's playing. He mean say,
Manny.
I mean you twice too.
Of this trio, Manny, of this trio, who would you like to see hold the U.S. title?
If I get more Andrade like this, I think I want more Andrade.
I
This
would
is
also
ridiculous.
agree. Andrade is my pick. Marcus, who's your pick?
Why you gonna make me say it so loud, bro?
Are you gonna say LA Knight?
No,
Oh,
no. It's Andrade. It's Andrade.
Yeah, Andrade come out looking like
what
this.
the fuck?
yes, he did. He did.
That was actually terrifying. That was a jump scare of jump scares.
I mean, he came out. He
what the fuck? Oh
He
god.
came out looking like La Madrina was smiling and stuff like that, just like yeah. I mean, that's what he came out looking. I was like, shit. But his suit was fired on the two-tone with the purple shirt. I was like, you know what? Go ahead.
Yeah,
LA
that's
Knight
fancy.
did absolutely. LA Knight, I was like, man, this is lame. This is like, I don't understand. This is like the magic has worn off. Like I was
People
like,
love him.
get the title off of him right now.
People love him still, no matter what.
So let's talk about how the main event got made. I want to ask Manny this question. Manny, I was looking at this segment. Body language says a lot to me. Why was Dawkins so fed up? Like, it seems like I feel
when
like,
they were talking?
yeah, like I feel like he might be the one
It's
that breaks
kinda like-
away.
No, it's kind of like what when they were all in the back talking.
Yeah,
like,
when they're all about because like he
I
was
feel like
voted off,
I
was
feel like
standoffish.
those two were talking. Those two were like talking like, oh, the Bloodline have fucked them over, but like the way he phrased it was, they've been fucking us over for 4 years. All facets of the Bloodline. So the Roman era, this sad era with Solo.
That's that era.
Soon
They just
Jacob will take the
continuously
lead,
railroading
guys.
us. Yeah, they continuously just railroading us all the time. You don't know nothing about it. You just got here. You've been here for a minute. You were over in NXT and obscurity.
And we all know
We've been here
what's gonna
getting
happen.
whoopings.
We all know what's gonna happen. Chopper's gonna turn on you when he get fed up. So deal with it.
Yeah, but I still like that. I still like Dawkins and Gargano. They work quite well together. I was like, oh, this is a team.
They did. They did an NXT too.
I thought this was I thought overall they had a really nice match that I didn't care about and was hoping more would happen at the end other than like, oh, they won. Jacob Jacob hit the turbo button and won.
I'm gonna tell you this right now, Mark. I'm gonna interrupt you because I could say I didn't mean to interrupt, but I'm going to interrupt. You know they didn't give a fuck about this main event because Marcus,
I know that.
Because-
Eric, I agree with you.
it wasn't a bad match. But Marcus, I didn't even get a little sprinkle of Cody at the end. Where was
No.
Cody at? Like Cody should at least came out.
Cody taking time off, man. If you notice, Cody ain't wrestling as much as he used to. He'd show up and say what he want to talk about, and then he gets on his bus and he leaves most shows.
He realized he wanted that Roman Reigns schedule. That's what he
But
wanted.
I need to ask Manny this question. What was more triggering? The 8-man at the end of Smackdown or the 6-man at the end of Dynamite?
Well, you can tell already. I've spoken more that I enjoyed the fact that Dawkins and Gargano were working together, and it seemed great. Did I speak highly of anything that happened on that tag match on Dynamite? No, I said it went on for far too long.
That's the longest match I've ever seen in my life on TV.
Okay, guys, I have to talk about something real quick. This is very personal to me, and I'm just gonna jump into the NXT realm really quickly.
Oh no, we're in airing time. Smackdown's over. We're all giving it a thumbs down. We're moving on to Fox.
I want to talk about Lexus King was so close to getting good. He was so close to getting good Lexus King this week because it's been a while. He's been bad Lexus King.
Eric, no, he wasn't even teetering towards that direction. How dare you?
Manny, he was close to me.
Let him explain. Manny. Let's see.
Know what the straw that broke the camel's back? When he couldn't get his feet on the ropes cheap. Like
That was the slowest thing ever. It's like an old man. It's like an old man was doing it.
I was looking at him like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Why can't you get your feet up on a rope?
He has very little legs.
Wait, that was your breaking point? My breaking point is the moment he came out, I knew this was going to be bad. I knew, because Oro Mensah does not have any chemistry with this man. And Lexus King has no chemistry with anyone.
He has chemistry with some people.
Well, I mean, this
Really?
wasn't trading insults to people's daddies. Of, you don't have a father figure. Well, your father deserved to be an ash. And I'm like, what are we talking about?
His father should have burned.
You know, he's burning ashes, and your father, you ain't have no father figure. They were talking shit. It was a spicier conversation than you get in any match. So I was going to give Lexi King the pass this week. However, I'm giving A+ work to Ashanti the Adonis, who, again, is my favorite part of NXT each week. He is out of his mind. He is Pepe Le Pew.
You just like him because, as you described on Thursday, he is Black Johnny Bravo.
Yes.
So, Marcus, I think you might agree with me because I was always against Ashanti the Adonis, especially when it came to Hit Row. But I'm going to say this right now. I don't know if it's the smaller scene or what it is, but I feel that he has more personality and more charisma right now than Melo has on the main roster. I feel like Ashanti
is black people.
Yeah, I am doing that. I'm doing that. Ashanti is really doing what he needs to do to whatever character that he's trying to do. He's breaking away from, whatever they did in Hit Row. Do I think he's going to be successful? No. I think he'll be released eventually.
Because he's black.
No. Well, maybe.
So Sean's like, oh, Hunter, I got a purple wrestler for you. He's killing it. He's entertaining as hell. Ashanti the Adonis. Oh, let me see him. He's black, Sean.
So,
he's black.
Going to...
I told you enough of this.
He's small.
And he's small, too.
I've already got Carmelo Hayes.
He looks like a plum.
AEW reminded me of Prime SmackDown during the Fox era, where like the whole show is trash, but then you get a segment at the end. They'd be like, you know what? That was entertaining, and that's what it was. Like I was watching Dynamite, I was like, fuck, man, what the hell is going on? I don't need this. Like Nyla Rose getting the title shot. Why?
It's the quarterly Nyla Rose challenge.
I'm just tired of this.
It's not quarterly, it's the cycle, Marcus. It's the cycle.
It's like you get
me to come back at the same time each time to the same match and leave.
Everybody can tell you
got time match too.
Mercedes Moné doesn't do promo, but week after week they keep making her do promos, and I'm like, why? It's like we didn't need it. And then Sheeta's video package was like whatever. Then you had that multi-man tag.
Hold on.
Was like,
you didn't appreciate the weird strip show Sheeta gave you.
No, man.
The Ace.
I don't know what that was.
I don't. Fuck, Sheeta? What are you doing?
No one really explains why Pac is with the Blackpool Combat Club. There.
No, again, like I said on the show, the important questions to Bryan Danielson were not asked on commentary. He said nothing. What is Jon Moxley doing? Never asked. Why is Pac in the Blackpool Combat Club? Never asked.
Yeah.
All he was talking about was Will Udoh has grown as a wrestler. And I'm like, this has nothing to do with anything. He didn't even talk about Jack Payne much.
And then,
and you know what? Do you know what, Marcus? Fuck your favorite wrestler. He's been trying to push the Wheeler Yuta narrative for the longevity of the Blackpool Combat Club. I think he gets strikes every time he even mentions Wheeler Yuta and credits him.
And Marcus, also,
every 5-star match you think he's had, it removes a star.
Man, that's someone. He's promoting right there. That's him. That's someone he probably been working with personally. Like I can get him there.
What happened to your boy Kyle O'Reilly, Marcus? What happened to him?
What do you mean?
Like back there making stupid faces, as Mark Briscoe makes as they were teaming with Will Ospreay, I was like, I don't know if I need this.
No, I would like to give a strike, and this is a retro strike, Manny. Why is Will Ospreay with these goons?
I don't know.
Like, I would never imagine John Cena, a prime AJ Styles, a Roman Reigns. I'm gonna bring up the racist Hulk Hogan.
Hold on.
Never with goons like this.
John Cena did team one time with The Miz and R-Truth.
Yeah, but that was a different time. That was a different moment.
But also, John Cena did team with.
John Cena's been on a lot of teams, but I'm saying he's.
The CTC with him in Crime Time.
Hey,
Poopy.
JBL is Poopy, bro.
Yeah, you just said that. He still is. To this day. But I felt like in those situations, those people were teaming with John Cena, not him teaming with him. In this situation,
there's too many retro strikes to be given, Kane.
I'm just saying, Ospreay should not be teaming with the collaboration.
Conglomeration.
The conglomeration.
Conglomeration.
Yeah, we should stay with these conglomerons. And, in this. again, I hope the Beast Mortos earned his title shot tonight. I'm sure he didn't.
I'm not a big fan of this Happy Jamie. I'm not this color for Jamie Hayter. Not a fan of it. I don't know what I don't.
No, you leave Jamie Hayter alone. She
Manny,
throws the best clothesline in the world.
That's your country woman. But I just feel like it's a low budget Becky Lynch with tie dye colors on. I don't know. I get
across the Becky Lynch and Skittles.
No, actually, it's Becky Lynch and Good Guy Asuka. That's what this is. All the colors and stuff like that.
It's with the jacket. It's the
jacket.
jacket.
Outfits.
Damn, I can't remember Allergic D's name.
I
want Skittles Allergic D's.
Take.
No, because I was watching Cultaholic News this morning. They were talking about the match that Takeshita got put in, and then one of them said, I was hoping that we got the Beast Mortos put in this match. And I'm thinking to myself, are we missing something with the Beast Mortos? Because he's a joke to me.
To me,
the first time I saw him, and I've only seen it one time, I laughed. And it's Stinking Knots. Like, when he came out, I was like, who's this little small witch version of the man called Vader? Coming up with this mask on and stuff.
I wouldn't even call him Vader.
Hold on. First of all, I think the Beast Mortos is actually a decent wrestler. I'm not going to take that away from him. But he makes me laugh because his name's the Beast Mortos and he has a fucking bull on his head. And I know everything he's involved in, he's going to lose and he's going to be a joke. It's just going to make me laugh. That's where he is. He's on the same category to me as, and I'm going to put this, Les Archer, Brian Cage, and a bunch of other jobbers in AEW who I just go like, oh, but... And Ishii.
Can I tell you guys right now, one of my favorite moments for Raw was American Maid's outfits. I was like, fuck, these are fire. Everybody be American Gladiators, but with the 2.0 edge. I was like, yeah, go ahead, guys. Do this. I mean, I'm glad they won. I was worried that they were going to lose, but I was glad they won. But, you know.
What did you think of Bo this week, trying to cut a Bray Wyatt promo?
You know, Bo was being Bo. I thought the thing that really stuck out to me most was Joe Tester. Like,
oh, yeah,
wait, how are you fucking up his name?
Testator.
Of all names, I thought you would have got. Of all names, I thought you would have got that one.
I don't remember announcers' names, but I want to point out that he did a really good job.
What are you talking about? What announcer have you forgotten?
Exactly, I forgot him already. But I thought that he gave a level of professionalism to Raw. Like,
yeah, it made it adult. It made it adult.
Like,
I didn't like it. I'm like, oh. Like I'm watching the news.
Like when he made the call, there is such and such in the hoodie. It's like, no, who's that person in the hoodie? No, I'm just gonna tell you this person in the hoodie.
That's Drew McIntyre in the hoodie.
You calling it, but
what's
more
the
professional.
hoodie matter? That was like Manny doing the run. That's Manny in a hat.
And Manny, you need to know this.
Why are you telling me this? I know.
I'm gonna sit up when I say this. I'm all in on PFC. I like me some Fusion Crew. I like them. I don't know why. You know, you got that right.
You just like fingering, Eric. That's why you like them.
Don't matter. But my favorite moment is that when Lyra comes out to the ring to make a save and she gets her ass kicked because you don't fuck with the PFC.
And she got her ass kicked. She needed to reunite with Tatum Paxley in the same week.
Yeah.
Like, oh shit, I got my ass kicked. I'm going back to NXT.
Was handed to me like you know, like a slave. What else?
So we have a lot. There's a lot of stuff to talk about.
Kairi Sane is a beast. She overshot that shit. It was her fault. It was not Bianca's fault. But Bianca should never came out there ass naked. I don't know what the hell was going on. Ass naked, just naked.
But Kairi Sane needs to be protected from herself. I feel like she almost dies in every match, and she looks like a psychopath.
Needs to be protected at all costs. Leave my small Asian woman alone.
She looked insane the entire time, but I think the person who overstepped the line. I'm going to ask this question, Eric. This is Eric asks this question.
I just wanted to get my
who almost crossed the lines more this week. Rich Holland threatened Thea Hell and the rest to chase you. Pete Dunne and Jackie Wedman, who when she called him Butch, turned him red, and I thought it was about to be a crime.
Oba.
And then.
It's always over.
I was about to say over.
Because like when he said, I was like, oh, because even Shante said, not for him anymore. I was like, damn.
He done it over. He said in most cultures, he did not say he did it.
But yeah, in most cultures, like in the third world, I'm talking Africa, I'm talking Asia, that probably Russia. There are a lot of men that still think like that.
No, I mean, and think about
Well,
it.
Saudi
The way
Arabia,
that he
cover
said
up.
it, but he was just trying to tell her to shut the fuck up. And I think it just would have been better if he would have said, shut the fuck up. Instead of saying, another. I was like, wow, that's an interesting line. But who had my biggest strike this
hold
week?
on, Eric. You talked to my woman like that. There's only one thing I can do. There's only one thing I can do. I'm going to sit stacks on you.
Yeah, you gotta do that. You gotta do that.
You got stacked in the hand.
How dare you? How dare you talk to her like that? You know what? You get stacks.
But the person who was the biggest culprit and got the biggest strike from me this week is Scrap Daddy Adam Pearce. I would point out that you book your Intercontinental title number one contendership tournament and you give me one match with a question mark and it's Sheamus and it with Kaiser, and you tell me you have a person who's gonna fight in this match. And then you go tell me who the person is. And all of a sudden, Braun Strowman talks about he wants to get... Who was it supposed to be before Braun Strowman volunteered for tribute? Who was supposed to have this match? I want to know because I didn't want Braun Strowman.
The Beast Mortos. He was going to cross over.
Then he started talking about, I got to talk to medical. Fool, you the boss. You the boss.
All right, so who's doing a better job as being the boss? There's Christopher Daniels or Adam Pearce. Who wins
Christopher
this week?
Daniels is shit. He ain't nothing. He just there.
No.
No.
Ava is before Christopher Daniels is being garbage.
Hold on. Ava has the backup of Stevie and Rob Stone.
And also,
Yeah, that means she can't even do her job properly now. Two other people have to do her job for her.
Manny, Ava also gets sympathy because, I still remember when she dressed up like a cholo for no explained reason.
It's a good look.
Hey, God Gamer, I appreciate that, but I don't think this channel's going to ever get monetized for the simple reason, as Manny always talk about handing out strikes, you know who gives more strikes? YouTube. You strike here. You got to strike there. You got to strike there.
Yeah, they're striking stuff there. I uploaded like 4 months ago.
So
they just know you're going to do shit.
So apparently a lot of YouTubers are having this experience and this problem where they are going in on old content because they feel like it's a cash grab. Like YouTubers keep changing the game and stuff like that.
People are making good money off there.
But if you want to donate, you can go to our website, thesharpshooters.com. There is a donate button. I think it still works because I know.
Or you can buy a t-shirt.
You could. You
can go to thesharpshooters.creator-spring.com and get some of the elaborate merchandise that we have. You get the racially exciting Hulk Hogan shirt. You get the untitled Manny
and Marky shirt. Which no one has bought, and I'm kind of sad.
The Eric edition and the Manny edition.
One person bought that shirt.
I mean, the Manny edition shirts sell more than the other shirt. How dare you distract me from my point?
Please, you can get all the merchandise you want and, support this channel. We would appreciate that. And you know what? Whatever you donate, we do accept the money that damn it. Fuck.
Marcus, he's trying to say we will accept the money that jingles, but we prefer the money that folds. Because you do not expect success. You do not. I can't get that shit right. Manny, give me the success quote.
The what? The sex quote?
The sex quote.
You want the sex quote?
No, the success quote.
Oh, that's the remix edition about a song about fucking.
She had a wild night. Looking like Jane Cargill with the brown wig.
That's one of those Adam West girls from Aspen.
Adam West out there fucking. Hey.
He's to the extent of the law.
We don't know how your dick is still working, but we need you to stop fucking. Please.
Yeah, he Batman, that's why.
Shit, that's why Kobe said he had to go to Colorado. He used to love some Batman. He said if Adam West can do it, I'm fucking Kobe. I'm the Black Mamba.
Those two guys put the ass in Aspen. Questions, Eric. More about the week. I know we don't have much time. This is probably the end of it. But this week on NXT or at AEW, we had a burning of the house and all the other bullshit that goes on in the show. What was your show of the week this week? This also includes Monday Night Raw as well.
I think Raw was probably my better show because I think it just made more sense. It flowed better. I think AEW was a one-moment show. It was only one moment, like the house being burned down. And the problem with that one moment is if you watch wrestling long enough, you knew that house was being burned down. You knew it was. Mm-hmm. And the thing about it, it's like I think they wanted you to feel sorry for Swerve, but Swerve has done some some dastardly shit. And like honestly, when he crossed that line with Hangman, I normally wouldn't support a Caucasian man from Virginia who probably has racist ties and probably was inside the Michaels I was at this morning and put those letters in that special way. I can't condone that man. But with that being
You
said,
can't make that joke if no one knows else. No, you can't make a private joke that no one's gonna get on there.
they can assume what letters were spelled out that just shocked me in the morning time. They can assume
And
it starts with an N and it ends with an R.
a very hard R, but every
like,
letter was sparkly.
I'm not just saying. It was, hold on, for the people read, naggers.
Why you gonna say it, Marcus?
I said
You got to
naggers.
say, thing is, the letters he showed was sparkly, so you got to use jazz hands as you say it.
I didn't actually even say the word. I said naggers.
I think Raw was the better show personally, but
Raw is
it's
the
gonna
best
be interesting what wrestling's gonna do now, considering that NFL is back. That's the juggernaut. Like numbers will go down. The numbers will go down for all shows. I'm assuming.
Well, Collision don't stand
Yeah,
a chance.
Bret
They
Hart
had
ain't gonna
college
save you
football.
from Monday Night Football, people. Bret Hart is not saving you from Monday Night Football.
But they got the lunch lady Natty gonna save you though.
Natty
man.
gonna come back.
I
And
mean,
and Bret Hart's probably gonna introduce. And you know you want to see CM Punk interact with Bret Hart.
I
CM
was
Punk,
like-
man, jizz on himself on national TV.
I was shocked because Natty posted a picture. Her and Beth was looking good. I was like, look at them. They old as dirt, but they look young and spry.
I
You
heard
the
that
same
sister need
age
to stop.
still.
No, that was wasn't that Beth Phoenix that she was
That was
with?
Beth Phoenix.
Yeah, that
Who's
was
that?
Edgewater.
They got together. Canadian women. Oh, well,
They
Beth Phoenix,
got
she's from
together. They
Buffalo.
put on swimsuits. They
Eric, how old are you?
It was like Mariah May might be young, but we still got it. We old lunch lady. We out there catering to Marcus and stuff.
Eric 44.
44. Yeah.
Now he's 42.
Yeah.
Ooh.
She's in the 40 crap. You know.
Oh,
Yeah,
so-
but none of Natty parts are real.
Yeah.
Natty's been serviced.
She's been to Pep Boys, man. She's been to Pep Boys more than once. Yeah, that's fucked up, Manny. That's
Yo,
real
yo,
fucked
mean.
up.
I ain't never said that about no damn.
I mean,
Natty.
she
How
been a
dare
Jiffy
y'all.
Lube. but she keeping Tyson happy. You know, he doing what he doing, making the women's wrestle great. Oh, shout out to Miss Parker. You know, she getting her shit into some shit that she shouldn't be into. But you know what she gotta do? What she gotta do?
I guess that made sense. She getting her shit into some shit that she gets.
That
I mean,
made
like,
no sense whatsoever.
You know, she
got
making
beat.
some shit.
she making enemies.
He got
that she
beat up
probably
this week.
I know, because she's making enemies that she probably shouldn't be making, but people don't like her because, you know, she's making traction. But, you know, what can you say? And shout out to 22-year-old The Prodigy. I became a fan of Roxanne Perez in that match against Jada Parker. I don't know why. I've never paid attention to her matches, but I thought that Roxanne did a very good job in carrying them. I didn't care about Jada Parker versus Jasmine Nix, to be totally honest, but, you know.
You don't care about fatal influence?
No.
How dare you, Eric? This is my
that is
favorite
toxic-
faction in wrestling.
That is toxic attraction.
I don't care. This is my favorite team.
Why is that your favorite?
This is my favorite faction in wrestling. It's better than PFC. I like their camera taunts, and when they start the thing, I like that Jasmine points at the camera and be like this, and then they cut to Phelan, who goes up there. I feel like they should have pyro.
Cody has that.
They
budget
know
of
their
pyro.
cues. They hit their cues when it's time.
I like how Fallon was on her singles run. She was doing her cowgirl girl shit and stuff like that, making a day for herself, and then she just allied herself with another faction. I'm like, damn, Fallon, you almost got away.
Yeah, but I feel like this is better than those two bums.
Well, no, I feel like, and I'm shocked this is happening, that Briggs is on the outs of not doing shit. Jensen at least has a story going around. The black man goes to him and tell him, they're using you.
You
Because
know,
he reads. He reads. His gimmick is I'm a black man that reads.
Man, supersized Christian Cage, he needed to go.
I'll be back in a second. I've got a parcel coming.
Oh no, I think we're gonna wrap it up. So Manny's gone. I mean, this has been a enthralling show. Manny provided the show with this, which I think needs to stay. Just pop up randomly because it's like
Terrifying.
it's right up there with the Pikachu for me. Like, what, girl?
That's not Pikachu, Ravi. That's like,
not a Pikachu.
damn, girl, you had a good night.
What?
That girl is faded.
Shit. For real, girl. Anyway, we hope
I'm
you
sure
guys
Tato
enjoyed-
Paxi is using that to describe Winnie Chu right now.
I thought that JCJ was gonna be the longest standing. She was the only one with talent, but she shouldn't be the leader. But we hope you guys enjoyed this episode.
Manny was on that combine. You should see Manny entirely.
Just like WWE gave a lackluster episode for Fox, they made us do this.
This show wasn't lackluster. This show was entertaining as fuck.
Yeah, we had a lot of fun on the show.
I
Pre-show
thought
was more fun.
Hey, I thought the pre-show was more fun because Chunky Ho never described somebody as
I
chunky
never
and
called
old.
nobody a chunky hoe in the
You
pre-show.
chunky and
I
old.
said a chunky
Chunky
old.
old. Like, you described
Yeah, and then I
somebody
was
like
thinking about how the type of person I'd eliminate from a Royal Rumble.
Yeah, exactly. But anyway,
We weren't
Until-
just bashing women. We also bashed Ryan and his longevity in the orgy.
so Manny, I believe you're not going to be on the show next week because you're in the States.
Yeah, I won't be. Also, I think the timing. I'm not sure about the timing. If I'm free, send me the link. Just text me.
Manny,
And I'll
I
go
expect
past
to
it.
Alright, I expect to see you made great again. Well, for Lord Manny Hayes. I always want to do the for somebody.
Poor Lord, Manny Hayes.
For Lord Manny Hayes. I'm Marcus Instagram for
I
them.
always want to do this. Now that his ass is gone, we can talk about it.
Let's talk about shit. Can you believe who the hell he think he is with this chain?
Who the fuck
he think he is with this chain?
How you gonna get packages delivered a mid-show? You know, you gotta rock up. I don't even know what the time difference is over there.
And I'm gonna say this: ain't nobody care about Manny's small package.
Nobody cares about that package. It can't roll nobody up. It can't roll nobody up.
It can't roll nobody else. A small package right there.
Yeah, he got kicked out the orgy with that small.
He
package.
doing a schoolboy, not a small package.
Yeah, exactly. He had a Royal Rumble for one.
Hey Manny, how you doing?
Hey,
I
guys,
heard every single thing, you bitches.
we know. We
And
know.
you know
That's
what?
why-
You know what? You know what? I knew I bought this for a reason yesterday. Both of you.
Why would you even have that?
For the audio listeners, it says "Don't be a cunt."
Why am I full screen?
I
That
was
look
trying
like
to put Manny full screen, but I don't know how to work the studio.
honestly, Manny, that looked like a fruit by the foot that got sassy.
It's to go on the. It's to go on the thing at the back.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, until maybe me and
Don't
Marcus
rub
won't
those
do a show
scissors.
next week. We might do it. Is anybody doing a watch along? Probably not, huh? Because it's
What, all out?
you gotta pay for it, huh?
What, all out? They already got me with all in. They already got me with all in. Okay.
I'm like, I only care about one match.
Oh,
Yeah, and besides, I gotta think about it. I gotta buy this air conditioner, man. I think I'm giving in. I think I gotta give in. This is too much. Raw dog in the earth is the wrong decision to ever do. Just saying. Can we cut away right before Manny lifts up the package and say tune in next week? Oh, vibrator.
that's a phone charger.
I know.
Anyway, as Marcus continues to raw dog the earth, which is I
Raw
don't
dog
even
the
know,
earth, man. This
I don't
ain't-
know
I
what
ain't
that
doing the air
analogy
conditioning.
even means, but
I'm doing the earth without, no protection, no air conditioning.
I just
Raw dog in the earth.
I don't know.
Brother, what's that? What's that, brother?
That is. Oh.
Stay sharp, guys. We're out.